The Test Drive Unlimited franchise is something that a lot of players hold very close to their hearts. That being said, I worked very close with Kiloton and Nacon to produce what I would like to say is a love letter to the TDU community and more. We truly see this as our long-term passion project, and I am really excited for the community to see what's in store for them in the next 12 months ahead. Simply because Test Drive Unlimited is our passion. Hey guys, Alex7 here, the community manager working on Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. In the background, as you can see, we're by the Eiffel Tower in Paris. That is because today we're going to learn about Season 4 and Year 2 of TDUSC at KT's Paris studio. Whether it's more JDM cars, the house update, improvements on matchmaking, or of course the topic of cross-region, there's going to be something for everyone. And before we get started, I want to give a huge shout out to the community members who have been with us so far. But without further ado, let's head over to KT Paris and learn more about TDUSC's future. Let's go.
Hello Alex!
Hey, hello, how are you doing? I'm here with my video crew, hope you don't mind. We're going to be discussing Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown and the future.
So, hi Alex, and welcome to KT Racing.
Thank you so much, Alon. Of course, we're going to learn a lot today about the future of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, starting with Season 4, and of course, moving on to Year 2. And we have some exciting content on here, some secrets that we'll be sharing throughout the entire diary. So first, let's discuss the past, starting with the Year 1 retrospective, where we discuss what happened in Season 1, Season 2, and Season 3. And then I think we can discuss Season 4 and the future.
Yeah, so you are here to meet the team and discuss of what is going on for the future of TDUSC. We can speak about the launch of TDUSC. So it happens in September last year. You remember it was quite complicated with some technical problems. Anyway, we spent time to debug things, and we also have a plan of seasons for the game. The first season was season 2. With Ibiza coming back in the game. So I think the community loved it. So that was the point that we look at the players' statistics, and of course with your help, we talked with the community and get their feedback about what is TDUSC, what they don't like, what they like, what they want to have in the game. That's at that point we decided to change the plan for season 3. That used to be the Clan Wars, but we made a change in our direction for this season, and you remember that we go back to something that is more in the DNA of Test Drive Unlimited, and we start to reintroduce missions, new game modes, a new way of playing the game. It comes with navigation and convoy, and we saw that the players love it. So we are still thinking of what is going on for TDU, and you know that the next season, we will talk later, will come with a very big feature that is awaited by the community, and we will continue to integrate in the game missions and game modes and a way to play the game according to what the people and the players and the fan of TDUSC will tell us.
Thank you so much, Alon, and I think it's time to get into now discussing with the community what is going to arrive in Season 4. We should probably head on and discuss with the developer about that. Let's go on. Maybe the casino first.
Do it like this.
So coming season 4 is the casino. It's the well-known TDU feature that came back from TDU2, now in TDUC. And of course, today we're going to explain to you in detail with Edward and Alan all about it. Alan, I've already seen you in the beginning of the Dev Diary, but Edward, it's our first time meeting, so if you want to introduce yourself first.
Bonjour Alex, oui, donc je m'appelle Edouard, je suis le directeur du département artistique au sein du studio Kiloton. Donc j'aide les artistes en termes de ressources, de manière à ce qu'ils puissent se concentrer sur la production artistique des différents projets.
Okay, perfect. And next I wanted to ask you was the art direction change from the concept art to the final version. We teased it a bit in the Solo Club letter in May, but I want to go into more details and as well learn more about Stéphane Cambier.
Donc effectivement, la vision de Stéphane Cambier, le directeur artistique du projet, a évolué vers quelque chose de plus simple et aussi de plus cinématographique. Et on va voir tout au long des saisons qui vont arriver cette évolution. Je ne veux pas spoiler les joueurs, mais notamment au niveau de tout ce qui est lumière et de la mise en scène. Et pour les résultats que vous avez vus notamment dans le casino en saison 4.
Okay, thank you. And what is your most proud thing to work on in Test Drive as well?
La capacité des équipes à avoir vraiment pu être critiques envers leur travail, le réévaluer, le faire évoluer et produire quelque chose de très qualitatif aujourd'hui comme on peut le voir dans TDU.
So Alan, do you want to tell the players more about what they can expect day one at the casino?
Yes, le casino revient en saison 4. Donc dès le début de la saison 4, il y a un nouveau lieu qui apparaît dans le jeu. Et donc c'est le casino. Dans le casino, c'est un nouveau hub social, c'est-à-dire qu'on va avoir, les joueurs vont se retrouver à cet endroit, vont pouvoir communiquer. C'est un endroit qu'on a voulu avec un maximum de joueurs, on pourra avoir jusqu'à 32 joueurs en même temps à cet endroit-là. Et c'est aussi déjà l'endroit où on va pouvoir commencer à jouer à des jeux de casino. Donc il y aura des machines à sous, où on pourra jouer tous les uns à côté des autres, voir les autres joueurs jouer. Et c'est aussi un endroit, comme dans la réalité, le casino, où il va y avoir d'autres activités. Il va y avoir un magasin de vêtements et d'accessoires, par exemple. Le casino, c'est comme ça. C'est un lieu de luxe, un peu comme les hôtels de luxe. Et c'est courant qu'il y ait le moyen d'acheter des vêtements ou des accessoires qui sont faits uniquement pour le casino. Donc c'est comme dans Test Drive Unlimited, ce sera la même chose. Un endroit pour jouer, une grande salle avec énormément de joueurs, des machines à sous. Un type de machine à sous au départ, et on fera évoluer ça, d'autres types de machines à sous viendront plus tard. Des magasins, un magasin de vêtements et d'accessoires, et puis aussi un magasin d'accessoires automobiles qui proposera des accessoires spécifiques au casino. Donc voilà, ça devient vraiment, le casino devient vraiment un lieu de vie avec la possibilité de jouer aux machines à sous, mais aussi la possibilité de voir les autres joueurs, de dialoguer et de faire des achats dans des magasins qui sont uniquement dans cet endroit. En saison 4, c'est l'arrivée du casino, donc le lieu et la possibilité de jouer dans les machines à sous. Mais tout de suite, évidemment, très rapidement, on update sur la version saison 4. En update de la saison 4, on va avoir rapidement le poker qui arrive, parce qu'évidemment, ça fait partie aussi des jeux emblématiques de Test Drive Unlimited, ça fait partie des jeux emblématiques aussi du casino. C'est aussi un mode de jeu assez compliqué à mettre en place, puisqu'on le veut multijoueur, donc sur des tables où on pourra jouer jusqu'à 8 joueurs en même temps. Donc il faut un petit peu de temps encore pour régler ce game mode, mais il vient assez vite après la sortie de la saison 4.
Merci pour la discussion about the casino, Edward and Alain. And now we'll move on to another part that players can see in Season 4. So in Season 4, we're going to be bringing stock races, and I'm here with Guillaume to discuss that. How are you, Guillaume?
Fine, and you?
Good, thank you. Before we even get into it, can you let us know what your most proudest thing to work on in Test Drive is?
I'm really proud of what we did before, but I'm really proud of what we will do and what I see these days. On houses, big topic on the Dev Diary. I think you will come for it.
Yeah, we definitely are going to go over that with the players soon, and I can't wait to show you guys that as well. But for stock races, can you let us know what to expect in Season 4?
In Season 4, you will have 20 new races with stock restriction. We want to bring back the Test Drive DNA with using your car in stock, no upgrade, and another part of the thing is to do more balanced races between players, because we know that some cars are meta by equipping upgrades in these things. And 20 other races from the progression will change and become stock races too. So in total, we have 40 races in the game with stock restriction now.
That's really exciting. And will we see some on Ibiza as well, or is it only Hong Kong Island?
Some on Ibiza will appear too. It will be added in the rotation like the other. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Guillaume. And I'm sure we'll see you again later on in the Dev Diary. Okay. Thank you. Let's go. So here we are at the first floor at KT Paris. The first thing we're going to discuss for season 4 is, of course, Active Vero, which is an improvement coming to test drive on Limited Solar Crown. We're in the vehicle artist room here with Theo. Bonjour Theo, ça va?
Ça va Alex?
Bien, toi?
Okay.
So my French is still in the learning process. But would you like to introduce yourself to the team?
Bonjour à tous, moi c'est Théo et je suis véhicule artiste et sur le projet Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. Yeah. Et je bosse sur tous les aspects des voitures, les détails, etc.
Okay, and what is the most proudest thing that you worked on for Test Drive?
Les détails des voitures, que ce soit les petits logos, les ambient lights à l'intérieur des voitures, tous ces petits détails importants.
It's funny, you mentioned ambient lighting, and a lot of players love that, and all of the other vehicle details that we put into Test Drive. It's been mentioned a lot on our social media in terms of feedback. But obviously, the AMG GT Black Series on your screen, coming season 4, and it has Active Vero, which we did do a lot of improvements on. Can you explain to the community what we did?
Sur cette saison, on a voulu mettre l'accent sur justement revoir comment a été fait la feature pour l'améliorer. Donc on a vraiment tout retravaillé, on a travaillé avec les équipes de gameplay et les équipes du coup d'animateur. On a rajouté plein de détails sur les ailerons, donc maintenant on peut les ouvrir à la main ou les laisser en automatique selon les modèles, bien évidemment. Et on a plusieurs positions, que ce soit les positions vitesse, les aérofreins, même les DRS sur certaines voitures. Et du coup, on est vraiment content parce que ça rend super bien et ça rajoute du cachet à la voiture et ça fait que elle est encore plus unique et ça rajoute de l'identité à la voiture.
Okay, and before I go, qu'est-ce que c'est le Crown?
Surprise.
Merci pour la discussion, and I will see you soon, I'm sure. Guys, gotta take a look at this. Some exciting things are coming to Test Drive's year 2. I mean, this is season 4, we already know, but this, yeah, that's pretty cool. Exciting things coming to TDU. Bonjour, Brieux, ça va?
Ça va bien et toi?
Bien, bien. Nice to meet you. Do you want to introduce yourself to the community and your proudest thing in Test Drive?
Carrément, j'y vais. Je m'appelle Brieux. Je suis UX UI designer et ça fait 3 ans que je suis à KT. Mon métier, c'est de faire les interfaces 2D, qu'elles soient le plus lisibles possible et que le joueur ait la meilleure expérience possible.
Okay, perfect. And do you want to let the players know what's coming in season 4 for Test Drive?
Oui, il y a beaucoup de sujets côté interface. Tout d'abord, il y a la world map qui a été complètement repensée pour qu'elle soit beaucoup plus facile d'utilisation et beaucoup plus lisible. Donc maintenant, il y aura 3 sous-menus, un menu carte, un menu quête et un menu social. Et dans le menu carte, en fait, tout sera dynamique et bien sûr, il y aura 6 nouveaux filtres qui vont permettre aux joueurs d'aller là où il veut, quand il veut, très rapidement. En autre nouvelle features, les joueurs ont beaucoup demandé plus d'immersion. Et donc nous, ce qu'on a fait, c'est qu'on a donné aux joueurs la possibilité de cacher l'intégralité des interfaces, donc toutes les notifications, le chat, pour que le joueur ait l'expérience de toute façon la plus immersive possible. Pareil, en restant dans cette immersion pour le joueur, les player cards au-dessus des joueurs ont été aussi repensés. Avant, elles prenaient beaucoup de place et enlevaient de l'immersion aux joueurs. Ce qu'on a fait, c'est qu'on a laissé la possibilité déjà aux joueurs plusieurs options. Donc l'apparition de ces player cards apparaissent soit de très loin, soit à moyenne distance, soit très courte. L'expérience est personnalisable. Et surtout, elle est beaucoup plus petite et modulable. Si le joueur veut accéder aux informations du player, il a juste à dérouler et il aura toutes ces informations.
Okay, thank you for your time and letting the players know what's coming in season 4. So now let's get into the season 4 implementation of SARD with Niels and Fabian. Do you want to let us know what your proudest thing is in Test Drive?
My proudest thing is be part of that team. They're doing great game, and it's pretty the thing I'm most proud of.
That's true. But if we're talking just features, it will be the dynamic shifting system, the system that shifts the gear depending on the pace of the car. That's very cool.
The players I know have pointed out a lot in the Discord and social as well, and I'm very excited to see what the team has coming for year 2 as well, Fabian. Now, for SARD, do you want to let us know what SARD is?
SARD is basically an anti-cheat system. It prevents hackers to modify the data in the game and cheat.
Okay, and there is some history to SARD, Niels. Do you want to remind us about it?
Yeah, first time we enabled SARD, it was back in January, so during season 2. It was quite effective. We had a massive decrease in cheating, but there was also some issues with some players who couldn't access the game. Mostly player who uses cloud service, like GeForce Now, that kind of thing. So we decided very rapidly to remove it entirely until we're sure that it's safe to switch on again.
Okay, and why are we implementing SARD?
We know SARD is not the most anticipated feature by the community, of course, but still, I think we'll all agree that it's very important to play in a fair environment, and racing against cheaters who you can't win because they change the max speed of their car, for example, is not the experience we want on test drive. So SARD will help us prevent that.
Okay, and will this affect the performance at all, Fabian?
No, we made sure with SARD that it would not affect the performance. We worked very hard on this, and we are now confident with the fact that it will not affect the performance.
Okay, that's really good to hear. And Niels, will we be doing a leaderboard reset at season 4?
Yes, there will be a leaderboard reset at season 4, at the launch of season 4. Just not because of SARD, just because it's a live game and we're constantly rebalancing everything, including car's performance. So there will be one at season 4 and maybe later. Okay. And Fabian, will we be seeing any updates for SARD in the future?
Yes, probably we will make sure that SARD works at its best, and if it needs enhancement, there will be enhancement.
Okay. Thank you for your time, guys. I will see you later on the Dev Diary, which I'm sure the KT engine upgrade in season 5. And for you, Niels, we'll keep it a secret, but we'll see you again soon. So now let's discuss with Tibo season 4 and grouping. Follow me and we'll come take a look. Ça va, Tibo?
Hi, Alex.
Nice to meet you, Tibo. So, do you want to introduce yourself to the community?
Hi, I'm Tibo. I've been working at KT Racing for 4 years now. I'm the lead UX UI on the Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown project. And I'm really pleased to talk about some of the new feature for the season 4.
Okay, perfect. And before we even get into that, what's your most proudest thing you've worked on?
I'm passionate about cars, so one thing that really made me proud is to work on all the dashboard of different cars that are in the game. This gave me I was really excited to work on, and I'm really proud of what we achieved.
Honestly, the dashboards are a really good highlight for Test Drive Solar Crown.
Thank you.
And no problem, man. And in season 4, we bring grouping. So can you explain to us what that is?
Yes, in season 4, you will be able to put GPS points on your map, as it is now, but you have now the option to share it with your group members and to travel to the GPS point together. And of course, we add a new feature to make multiple GPS point travel. So you can now share one GPS and an itinerary with your group members.
Okay. So we can finally make some nice cruises from point A to B to C to D. Okay.
Exactly.
Honestly, I'm sure the community will enjoy some more cruise aspects for a test drive. Thanks so much, and nice shirt as well, by the way. Let's see what's in here. So, inside here is the sound booth at KT Paris. Now, on the left side, we actually have someone working on Endurance Motorsport Series, which is another upcoming game from KT Racing, but let's discuss TDUSC. Inside here, we have Guillaume working on the Season 4 improvements for Test Drive of the Solo Crown, more importantly, the Apollo IE. Let's take a look. Hey Guillaume.
Hi Alex.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you again.
So you're working on the Apollo IE here, and you have the community results. You want to discuss with us the improvements in Season 4?
For sure. We had a lot of feedbacks by the community. Thanks for that, because it's really important for us, and we know that from this feedback that we have some problem with V12 and a special V12 like the Diablo VT and the Apollo IE for sure. We change all the sound bank of the car because it's a special engine in this car. Like it's like a prototype, the Apollo IE is a special car. So we took the time to change all the sound bank, all the sound, and add some magical stuff. Like crackers when you shift down, and rise the number of backfires. Because, too.
To match the real counterparts. Let me have a listen really quick and.
Sure.
Yeah.
And now the IRPM, is matching the reality.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm really excited for the players to hear this in Season 4.
Me too.
And of course, you'll discuss more improvements with us later on in the Dev Diary.
Yes.
So I'll see you later. Another thing that we're improving in Season 4 is ranked vehicle distribution. Previously, how it worked from launch all the way to Season 3, in order to gain access to the ranked vehicle, what you had to do was get solo quartz or above in TDUSC's ranked mode. Now, after you got that, the season after, you were given access, and the season after that, all players were able to purchase the car in a dealership. We understood how this wasn't fair to the players because ranked currently isn't an optimal experience. And on top of that, when we created our marketing materials in our trailers, it didn't make sense to show you guys the vehicle that you weren't able to drive in the season that we're advertising for. Of course, that being said, we decided to change this for Season 4 and all future seasons. Now, when you get solo quartz or above, all you get is an increased pool of money compared to the previous seasons, and the ranked vehicle is now in the dealership day one for all players. This means at the start of Season 4, you'll not only have access to the Bugatti Chiron 300 Plus and the Aston Martin Valor, but you'll also have access to the Aston Martin DB11 Volante, which was previously the ranked vehicle, now in the dealership day one at the start of Season 4. Really excited for you guys to see the continued improvements coming to TDUSC. But let's continue on and see what else we have in store for you. Now I'm going to discuss with you guys the improvements of the Solo Pass in Season 4. But before I get into that, let's discuss how it worked in Season 3. In Season 3, when you first claimed the Solo Pass, you were given access to the level 50 vehicle immediately. Now this was a feature that we had exclusively for the premium track of the Solo Pass, which you guys know we gave free to all players in Season 3. Now in Season 4, we are changing that where now you cannot get access to the level 50 car when you purchase the Solo Pass. Instead, in Season 4, we brought a new vehicle to the Solo Pass. So now you can obtain 3 vehicles. How it works is when you first purchase the Solo Pass, you're given access to a new vehicle. In Season 4, that's going to be an exclusive wide-body Porsche Carrera made by the devs here at KT. Then at level 15, we have the DeLorean Alpha 5. And then at level 50, on both the free and premium track, you'll be able to get the Lamborghini Starato. So for those who did purchase the gold and silver editions of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown, you are now able to use your free pass that you got as your bonus. Of course, the gold editions has a VIP pass where you get access to the premium track and a 20 level skip, which means you get the level 1 and the level 15 vehicle immediately. And then for those of you who have the silver edition, you just have access to the premium track for free. Don't forget, you don't have to use it in Season 4. You can use this at any point for any season in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. So I'm here with Clement to discuss Season 5 Taxi Missions, which is a new game mode coming in TDUSC. Now, Clement, before we even get into it, can you let us know what your most proudest thing to work on in Test Drive is?
Actually, it's the taxi missions. I'm very proud of what the team came up with, and I can't wait to see the players play it.
Honestly, I as well, because it's a really interesting game mode. We did a lot to change from TDU2 to TDUSC, and there's a lot of depth and immersion into it. So do you want to tell the players what they can expect?
Yeah, actually, they will still bring a client from point A to point B, but they will try to do it while respecting highway code. So they won't be allowed to drive recklessly as usual. They will have to respect speed limits. Signalization, they will have to not shake the clients. Every client has a unique persona, and every client won't be sensitive to the same stuff. So a client in a hurry will let you drive a little faster, but a sick client won't want to be shaken. So they will really be unique, and the players will have to adapt themselves to them.
Okay, that's really interesting. And will there be new restrictions in these events as well?
There will be new restrictions. There still will have a restriction about cars, but the way you dress will comes up, and some clients will expect you to dress nicely, elegantly, or maybe more chill.
Okay, that's really, so I guess whether you're street or sharp, some of us might have to change the way we dress, which is definitely good. I mean, I like to switch between the two every now and then. But what else can we see in taxi missions apart from that? Well, I guess vehicle features.
Actually, there will be requests. So clients will ask you to open your windows, close your windows, maybe switch on the radio or change the radio stations.
Okay.
And they will ask you questions. So every now and then they will ask you some daily stuff, and you have to think about the persona of the clients and the right answer, the answer they expect.
Okay, this is very in-depth, and honestly, I totally understand. I can't wait to see how the players react when they play it first time, Season 5. So in Season 5, we're going to be improving the economy, but there will be some improvements on the economy after that as well. I'm here with Guillaume again. Can you go into more details with us about what we can expect to see in Season 5 and after as well?
Yes, for sure. We had a lot of complaints about how the economy is actually balanced. We know there is a reason behind it, and for sure the community is telling the truth here. I think we have to fix it in 3 phases. You know, the first phases that is coming for S5 is balancing the income. We should reward better the high risk, high reward, and the high commitment, high reward. Like the long race should be more rewarded. We should increase all the payouts in influence, in reputation, in solar coins, for sure. And on the other side, there is 2 other phases that is more long to develop, that is coming in the future. That is one, that we will change how some features are working, like the speed traps, you know, maybe replayability about the speed traps, how the frame is working. Some fix like that will have to come at some point because it improves the minute by minute reward.
Yeah.
And linked to this, a lot of features in the phase 3 has to come in the free roam to improve this thing. Like I don't know, we have some game designer working on it. I can't tell about it, but it's a third phase, maybe not for year 2, but put something to do in the free roam to improve the minute by minute reward, not letting the people go in the races and have a big loop to get reward. You know? And the other part is adding new features that is fixing the economy, like car selling, reselling something, and maybe adding features that is costing to the player, that is letting us to improve the payout of the different races and different activities in the game. So it's a big work,
a big thing.
But a big part of the problem will be fixed in the S5. The third part is one of the most important, is fixing how the progression is working. You know, for now we are lacking of some features that is helping the player to get money, like car selling or other things like that.
Okay, and we will discuss car selling in this dev diary as well, and many other things coming up for year 2. And of course, I'll keep you guys up to date with the continued improvements on the economy for TDUSC. So guys, here we are with Edouard and Fabien to discuss the Season 5 improvements on the KC engine. I'm sure the players will be really excited to see what you guys have worked on in the future. I mean, the casino already was a really nice welcome change from the improvements of the concept art to the final iteration. But for Season 5, we improved the lighting. Can you guys let us know what we can expect from that?
Sure, the wall time cycles have been reworked, the lighting in the cities, the bouncing lights, the rendering on the cars, and a lot of technical stuff that will change drastically the render of the lighting in the game.
Okay, that's really exciting to hear. And it's rained less on Hong Kong Island. I know players have asked a lot about that in the Discord at least.
Yes, it will rain less, and also the puddles will appear less in Hong Kong.
Okay, that's really good to hear. And Fabien, will we be seeing FSR 3.1 implemented in Season 5?
Well, in Season 5, no, because it's not ready, but we are working on it. We also are working on XeSS from Intel to be added soon, and we will keep you informed as soon as it is ready for release.
All right, thank you for that. And the next I want to talk about is the water shaders. As we know, water shaders will be getting an improvement in Season 5, but can you give us more details on that as well?
We completely rewrote the water shader to be able to have a much better rendering. We also have some special treatment for the beach.
Yep, all that give access to more parameters to the artist. They can get closer to the reference as possible, and the beach foam have been reworked and really visually pleasing, and it's really cool.
Yeah, honestly, I've been lucky enough to get a sneak peek at it before the players have, watching it now in the dev diary, and it looks really nice. So I'm really happy you guys worked on that. The next part I want to ask about is shadows. Can we be seeing an improvement in shadows in Season 5?
Yes, we worked on shadows to have a much better dim light, and it's now we are really happy with the results.
And as you guys can see from the before and after pictures that you can see on the screen right now, we have done a very good job, and thank you so much to our team, the engine programming team that have done all that. So guys, Season 6 of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is going to be very exciting. Hold on. This is pretty interesting. We'll get back to the Season 6 later. So in Season 7, we're going to be adding some more improvements and features to Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. So although it doesn't sound like a lot, it really is an overall improvement to Solar Crown's game loop, which is really important to it. So can you go into more detail about it with us?
Yeah, I think it's really important. We change our live event and Solar Pass dynamics. We have to change that because it's big on the Solar Pass side. It's about the grindy part is problematic, and on the live event, the problem is all the content is turned about racing. Yes. So we have two problems here, and we want to change that. So two axes of development for the live event, we want to create other ways to complete them by adding maybe a different challenge to by playing with the car of the event like we do for the race, but applied to some other ways to complete the live event. And on the for the Solar Pass, stopping with the thing of playing again the same content just to grind, for sure rise the income of the Solar Pass. It's kind of what we are doing for the season 4, and we will continue to fix that in the next season, but by adding new ways to finish the Solar Pass. I don't want to spoil about everything because we are currently working on it, but yeah, things will be really better in the next months.
I'm really excited, Guillaume, and again, I'm pretty sure the players will, when we get closer to the release of the season, we'll give you guys more details again in another trailer as well as a Solar Club letter. So yeah, thank you so much, Guillaume. And there's another thing we need to discuss in Season 7, and that's the official racing center. So let's go ahead and talk about that now. So as you mentioned before, the official racing center is another thing that's coming in Season 7 of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. So Guillaume, do you want to give us more details about that? Because how it also formed is player complaints about the matchmaking. We know it's not an optimal experience right now, and the official racing center is something that's going to fix that. So could you let us know?
Yeah, for sure. Official racing center is a big fix that is coming on the matchmaking because we want to concentrate the matchmaking on a playlist. You know, we have two axes on development on this ORC. So the official racing center. The first one is gathering people that always in test drive. That is the thing behind the whole feature is when you want people to do something in the game, you have to gather them at the same place. So a new place will be created for this, where people can exchange and after a queue together. And I'm saying queue because it's queuing for now. It's the other axis of development. For now, we have 200 races on test drive, and each one with a multiplayer option. That is a big problem. You know, it's like taking a train. If you have a 210 with 100 people, if you have you have too many trains for each person. So it's the same thing. And so for the ORC, it will be a playlist, you know, where you have one or two races for rank and non-ranked, where people can queue and subscribe to just go. When you fill the lobby, you go in the race and let's go. Play multiplayer.
Yeah, honestly, it sounds really exciting, and I've already seen some concept that you guys are working on. And as we get closer to the launch of that season, we'll give you guys more details on what it looks like and all of that. But another thing I want to mention is we said that we're targeting Season 7. Could you let us know more about that?
We want to target S7. You know, we really want to fix the matchmaking. We really want to fix the Solar Pass and the live event, how it works. But we have many work on the different feature we talk, like in S5 for the taxi, and after S6 with the community feature request, and for sure the houses. The houses for kiloton, you know, it's a big task. It's really new. It's a new way, a new thing to develop that is never came at any time in KT history. So it's a new thing, and if we need at some point some reinforcement of the team to do something that is really cool for the house, we'll do all your effort on it. So Yeah, for S7 we are targeting and we want to deliver all the things we just talked.
Yeah.
But yeah, if at some point we have to change the plan, we let you know. But it could slip to another season.
No problem, Guillaume. And again, we'll discuss the houses and the actual feature because it is a pretty big one, and I'm really excited to explain to the players what that is. So without further ado, we should probably go grab Alon and bring him here so we can discuss houses in Season 8 of Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown.
For sure.
All right, let's go. Bien, alors, saison 8.
Alors saison 8, c'est le retour des maisons dans Test Drive Unlimited. Ça c'est une feature dont on parle depuis très longtemps, qui était une feature de TDU 2 et qui a été énormément réclamée par la communauté, mais aussi par nous, parce qu'en fait c'est une feature très cool de Test Drive. En gros, le principe, c'est que les joueurs, en plus d'acheter des voitures, vont pouvoir acheter des maisons. Et évidemment, des maisons de plus en plus grandes et de plus en plus chères. Et surtout, la maison, ça devient finalement un peu leur quartier général. C'est-à-dire que c'est là qu'on va pouvoir commencer sa partie, c'est là aussi qu'on va pouvoir inviter ses amis. Et donc, la maison, on peut l'acheter quand on la découvre dans l'univers. On le fait un petit peu différemment que TDU, que TDU 2. Le principe, c'est toujours le lifestyle et de se dire, ok, j'ai de l'argent, j'ai des belles voitures, je peux aller au casino, mais aussi j'ai envie de me payer, d'avoir une belle maison et une maison où je vais pouvoir me sentir chez moi et inviter mes amis. Ça, c'est un peu le concept qu'on avait à la base et qu'on avait développé sur TDU 2, mais le concept ne s'arrête pas ici sur TDU SC.
Oui, totalement. En fait, dans TDU SC, on va garder quand même des choses de TDU 2. Par exemple, il faudra acheter sa maison au sein du real estate, c'est ce qu'on appelle l'agence immobilière. Je trouve même plus le nom en français, mais tu as raison. Le but, c'est vraiment que le joueur il ait l'expérience d'acquérir une maison. C'est pas simplement j'achète une maison, je vais à un point, j'ai un spot et puis voilà, j'ai ma maison, c'est fini. C'est vraiment aller à la maison, aller au real estate, choisir sa maison dans une liste. Ah, c'est celle-là que je veux, il y a un prix, elle est sur la plage, ah ouais, j'ai cette belle vista, etc. J'achète cette maison et ensuite je m'y rends. Et ensuite, je découvre ma maison, etc. Et là, la grosse différence où on veut créer une grosse rupture avec TDU 2, c'est la partie aussi customisation. Quand le joueur va commencer, la maison, elle sera vide et le joueur devra customiser sa maison en plaçant du mobilier. Alors la customisation ne sera pas 100%, on pourra mettre n'importe où les différents objets. Le but c'est d'avoir des spots à certains endroits où il peut placer ses objets. Le but c'est de pouvoir quand même contrôler que les joueurs puissent se déplacer à 8 à l'intérieur. Voilà.
Enfin à la base c'est t'achètes ta maison.
Et t'as rien.
Les murs sont blancs et voilà.
Et
là maintenant c'est à toi de choisir la déco des murs, des sols. Exactement. Et puis de placer les meubles que tu as envie de voir dans ta maison.
Exactement.
Ce qui fait que tu pars de rien. Et c'est toi qui vas vraiment créer from scratch ta décoration. Et ce qui fait qu'un de tes amis qui a éventuellement acheté la même maison au même endroit aura normalement une maison complètement différente. Donc c'est encore plus de sens d'aller visiter les maisons de ses amis.
Et le but c'est qu'on veut on veut étendre cette customisation peut-être au jardin plus tard, etc. Vraiment donner l'impression qu'on a quelque chose d'unique dans une maison. L'autre partie, c'est bien sûr les garages. Parce que quand on parle des maisons de TDU, on parle évidemment des garages. Donc c'est toute la partie d'avoir une petite maison, c'est un petit garage, avoir une moyenne maison, c'est un moyen garage, avoir une grande maison, c'est un très grand garage. Et ensuite, je peux faire des photos dedans, les montrer aux autres joueurs, etc. etc. Donc tout le concept de TDU 2 qui est ramené dans TDU SC.
Mais avec aussi l'aspect... pouvoir faire des choses aussi avec ses amis, plus que ce qu'on pouvait faire avant dans TDU 2. Avec la taille de la maison aussi, on va avoir la possibilité de voir les voitures de ses amis aussi à la maison. Donc il y a un petit peu ce côté rassemblement, ce côté on est entre potes et on peut regarder nos voitures, qui est vraiment un truc super cool quand on aime les bagnoles, c'est pouvoir tranquille, un peu une espèce de concentration, on va dire, de voitures avec ses amis. Et là, d'un seul coup, ça devient possible avec les maisons.
Pour moi, c'est un indispensable, les voitures dans l'allée.
c'était, quand on en a discuté, c'était vraiment la base du concept aussi. C'était vraiment de pouvoir voir ces voitures dans l'allée de ses potes.
Si tu as une grande maison.
Si tu as une grande maison. Bah oui, parce que c'est le truc. Sinon, les voitures sont dehors. Donc voilà.
Honestly, that is the best concept of houses I've heard. I'm sure the players are really excited to learn more about that the closer we get to Season 8 as well. Thank you so much, Guillaume and Alain. And before we finish off, is there anything else you wanted to mention about houses?
Yeah, maybe some. On a peut-être deux, trois concepts en plus. Voilà, pendant que déjà les joueurs vont pouvoir voir un peu la map évoluer et voir où on va construire les différentes maisons.
Avant l'arrivée de la saison des maisons,
bien sûr.
Dans les updates précédentes de Test Drive, on va découvrir des endroits en construction.
Avec des grues, les joueurs pourront les voir.
En fait, là, bientôt, il y aura une maison.
C'est ça. Et je pense que ce sera un peu la même chose pour les real estate aussi, du coup. Et ça va ramener des choses cool. Aussi, un truc qu'on veut ramener, c'est les maisons, quand on va aller les acheter, on va pouvoir les trouver dans le world. Donc tout de suite, soit on va au real estate, soit on ne sait pas où elles sont, et il va falloir naviguer dans le free roam pour savoir où se trouvent les maisons, etc. Donc voilà, donc l'idée. Et ensuite, on cherche aussi plein de choses pour ramener un peu de sens autour des maisons. Nous, le but, c'est vraiment que la maison, un peu comme les voitures, elle devienne très centrale dans l'expérience de TDU.
Le principe, c'est que les maisons arrivent dans le jeu et que ça va inciter les joueurs même à réexplorer un peu les îles du coup, pour pouvoir découvrir là où vont arriver les maisons et puis quand ils voudront les acheter aussi, aller les découvrir et les trouver sur la map.
Ouais, parfait, merci. I'm really excited to hear more again as we get close to the season. Let's move on to the next part of the Dev Diary though for important topics. Thank you so much, Guillaume and Alain. I'll see you soon, I'm sure. So now let's discuss the important topics of the Dev Diary. Now, in the important topics section of this video, you guys are going to learn a lot about some features that we're working on, but don't have a solid release date. One of the first ones is cross-region and cross-play. Now, cross-region is the ability to be able to play with other players from other areas of the world. As currently in TDOC, we have the servers separated in regions. Now, cross-play is the ability to play with other consoles and platforms. So if you wanted to have a PC and PlayStation player play together, you'd be able to do so. That being said, we know that the community has requested cross-region a lot more than cross-play. So that's something that we're looking into making a priority. Moving forward though, this requires an extensive rework of our current network infrastructure, which will take a while to do. But rest assured, based on all of your feedbacks, it's something we are working very hard to look into, seeing all the possibilities on how we can make it done. And of course, we'll keep you up to date on this feature throughout the monthly solo club letters and further marketing materials for TDUSC for the future seasons to come. So rest assured, we understand what you guys want to see in TDU, and we'll look into making sure that we build a future of Test Drive and the Solo Crown to the community's request. Let's move on to another important topic for TDSC though. So Fabian, it's nice to see you again after we discussed the Season 5 improvements of the KT engine, but can you let the players know more about what we're going to be doing after Season 5?
Season 5 allowed us to bring a new organization to our rendering pipeline, allowing us to have a better balance between CPU and GPU. And it's the first step, in fact, it's the first step of a more larger campaign of optimizations. We will use this to continue optimization on the rendering pipeline for the next seasons. Of course, we will also optimize other parts of the game, VFX, physics, AI, and we will also continue our efforts on the online part, making the server more performant and more stable.
That's really good to hear, Fabian. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll be sure to update the players in the monthly solo club letters and any future information that we give, and hopefully I'll see you again in another Dev Diary. Thank you. So So Guillaume, another important topic that we need to discuss is sound improvements after Season 4. Could you discuss with us what we could be seeing?
The PS5, we are fixing the Diablo VT. You know, it's an important concern of the community.
Yeah.
And I think we had to, at some point, create a new soundbank for this car. You know, the Diablo VT, it's a special car with a V12 that is sounding at first like a V8, like a
Yeah.
and after it screams like a V12 and a big V12. So we had to work a lot on it, and it took some time to have something credible, and it's fixed for S5.
Really excited to hear it with the community too in Season 5. The other improvements that I wanted to discuss is the sliders, and is that something you guys are looking into?
We are looking into this because we know some people are talking about we don't have all the slider we need to listen to engine, to separate different things like Ali said from the voice, and for sure it's something we will do. We don't know yet when, because it's a little task we have to put in the roadmap at some point, so we will give you some information about when we release it, but for sure.
No problem. And the cars that are coming in year 2, I'm sure you guys are busy on like working.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. We have big cars coming, like I can tell, but especially these cars in the S6, I think needs a lot of work because people wait for the sound of this engine.
Very true. Thank you so much, Guillaume, and I'll see you later in the Dev Diary too.
Bye.
So another important topic that you guys have mentioned a lot on Discord is car selling, and this also improves the economy in Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. I'm here with Clement again. Do you want to let us know more about this feature?
Yeah, for this feature we will add a new NPC in every hubs, and this NPC will allow players to sell their car. But they need to know that if they drive their car longer or too much, the value of the car will decrease.
Okay. That makes sense, and I'm sure the players will fairly understand that. And unfortunately, we don't have a release date yet for this feature, but rest assured we are working on it, and once it does arrive, I'll be sure to let you guys know in a Solo Club letter or a trailer. A-player groups is another thing that we hear quite often from the community regarding TDUSC. However, I have good news for you guys. It's actually something that we are currently testing here at KT. However, it is linked to many other features in the game, so it needs to go through extensive testing in order to make sure when it arrives, it's in perfect and polished condition. Rest assured, we'll keep you guys up to date through the monthly Solo Club letters and future marketing materials. So far you guys have learned a lot about Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crowns, not only Season 4, but Year 2, with Season 5 being the KT Engine taxi missions, Season 6, which we're going to go into details right now, where you get to choose your mission that you get to see developed. Season 7, we go over the official racing center, and has live events and Solar Pass, and of course, Season 8 being the houses. Now that being said, I'm back here with Guillaume and Alain to discuss Season 6's community mission request. First off, Alain, do you want to tell us about what missions players can choose from?
Oui, l'objectif de cette saison 6, c'est de créer un nouveau type de mission dans TDUSC. On a, sur la saison 3, on a réintroduit les missions avec navigation et le mode convoi. Et ça a eu un énorme succès, on a vu les joueurs ont beaucoup joué et ont apprécié le fait qu'on propose à la fois un type de mission très original, certains qui étaient inspirés déjà de TDU2, sauf d'autres qui étaient des nouveaux types de missions. Et on veut continuer sur cet esprit de mission, faire des choses un petit peu différentes dans un TDU, ce qui est finalement l'esprit de TDU par rapport à ce qu'on peut trouver par ailleurs, et surtout toujours faire des courses et aller le plus vite possible sur une course. Donc pour cette saison 6, on voudrait en fait poser la question à la communauté et leur proposer des modes de mission et choisir avec eux qu'est-ce qui serait le plus attractif pour eux. Donc on a travaillé en design et puis on s'est dit on a des idées sur qu'est-ce que ça pourrait être, qu'est-ce qu'on pourrait proposer, qu'est-ce que nous on aimerait faire sur ce type de game mode, ces émissions. Et donc on a une petite liste de choses à proposer à la communauté. On aimerait que la communauté vote pour nous dire, en fait, voilà, nous, ce qui nous inspire le plus, c'est ce mode de jeu.
Donc là, on a 4 types de missions à proposer du coup à la communauté. Alors on a le premier, évidemment, celui de détective, dont je vais expliquer après exactement ce que c'est. On a livraison, qu'on pourra appeler package delivery. Ensuite, on va avoir le photographe et le dernier, ce sera adrénaline.
Perfect.
Pour donner un peu plus de contexte sur les différents game modes, détective, ça va être un mode de jeu en fait qui est orienté sur un peu le mode filature, tail qu'on appelait dans TDU2, mais c'est un tail un peu plus sympa, c'est-à-dire où on va chercher des indices, etc. On va avoir toute une dimension un peu cool autour du game mode avant de se lancer dans la filature.
Vraiment le côté détective.
Vraiment le côté détective, c'est ça.
C'est pas que la partie voiture en fait,
Non.
c'est aussi, il y aura une petite partie investigation.
C'est ça. Et le truc qui est important dans TDU, c'est aussi le côté histoire. C'est-à-dire vraiment ramener cette notion de on raconte une histoire, on ramène quelque chose dans le game mode. La deuxième partie, c'est du coup le package delivery ou livraison. Donc là, on est concrètement sur un mode de jeu qui est orienté en multiplayer, c'est-à-dire on va essayer de transiter d'un point A à un point B des différentes affaires. Donc ça peut être par exemple...
Alors peut-être trop dans le détail.
On va peut-être trop dans le détail. Mais c'est un contrat un peu spécial qui va se passer dans le free roam, où le but, c'est vraiment de jouer avec les autres et d'essayer de faire des livraisons tous ensemble. Donc ça, c'est un game mode qui peut être assez cool, qui est assez nouveau et qui va éviter de rentrer dans un lobby pour pouvoir faire des choses. Le troisième game mode, c'est photographe. Photographe qui est un game mode assez attendu, je pense aussi de la communauté, qui est, on a un prompt, on demande au joueur d'aller faire quelque chose, d'une photo dans le free roam et il doit aller la faire. Et le quatrième game mode, c'est adrénaline. Bon, là, c'est le mode de TDU2. Je pense qu'il n'y a pas besoin de décrire. On va d'un point A à un point B. Le but, c'est de faire monter une jauge d'adrénaline le plus haut possible et de faire péter la jauge. Voilà.
By the way, guys, in order to actually vote for each one of these missions that you guys have described, there'll be a link in the description that you will have activated once this video ends. So once you head to there, you can choose between one of the missions, and we will be posting the results in the next Solo Club letter regarding that. And I'm really excited to see what the results of it are. I think in my head, and I think we all know what everyone might choose, but it would be nice to see what everyone is actually going to choose factually. So we'll discuss that later on in another Solo Club letter. So before we end off the dev diary, I have a very important person here next to me, Roman Vincent. Do you want to introduce yourself to the community?
With pleasure. Bonjour Alex, bonjour tout le monde, je suis Roman, le fondateur de Kiloton.
Perfect, and can you let us know about the history of Kiloton and KT Racing as well?
Okay, it's a long story.
Ouais.
Kiloton a quasiment aujourd'hui 20 ans. C'est un studio que j'ai créé il y a 20 ans, à une époque où l'industrie du jeu vidéo était encore naissante. Il y avait très peu de gros studios. Moi, je viens plutôt de l'univers de la pub et du design, mais le jeu vidéo m'intéressait beaucoup. J'ai travaillé pendant 5 ans dans un des studios de l'époque, et puis très rapidement, je me suis rendu compte que ce que j'avais envie de faire, c'était mon propre studio, et j'ai créé Kiloton.
Perfect, and the history of the KT engine, then obviously you guys are currently working on Test Drive and Endurance Motorsport Series, which I'm really excited to see release as well. But can you go into more detail about the racing focus and the KT engine?
Yes. Le focus sur la partie racing de la technologie en fait est né d'un constat, c'est que on peut pas être bon dans tous les genres. En tout cas, il faut savoir se spécialiser et se concentrer. C'est pareil pour la technologie, le jeu de race en particulier, c'est vraiment quelque chose de très technique. de très pointu. Et donc, au moment où on a pris la décision, où j'ai pris la décision de concentrer et de spécialiser Kiloton dans le racing, on a également fait un gros effort technique de développement de notre moteur propriétaire et on l'a spécialisé avec des outils dédiés au racing.
Parfait, merci Roman. And before I end off the interview, I have a question for you on what is your, I guess, favorite thing of course, vehicles. Passion is what you're mainly about, but what feature and I guess more specifically what vehicle are you more excited or happy to see come into year 2?
Évidemment, dans la Year 2, une des grosses features très nouvelles, c'est le housing. Mais j'avoue que moi, ma passion pour les voitures fait que ce que j'attends beaucoup, c'est la nouvelle liste de voitures qu'on va apporter, dont certaines très iconiques.
Lesquelles voitures?
Il va y en avoir beaucoup, mais essentiellement la P72 de Tommaso. Et puis...
We have some really good cars coming in year 2, and even then there's still a lot more that you guys will see. I've seen throughout the Dev Diary even before, so you might have to go back to this video to check for more. But thank you so much, Roman, for your passion and your dedication at KT.
Thank you.
I'll see you soon. So you guys just learned about Season 6. However, let's recap everything we learned for the roadmap of TDUSC's Year 2. Season 5 being none other than taxi missions coming back to TDUSC, and of course the KT engine upgrade. Moving on to Season 6, as we just mentioned, where you guys get to choose the mission of your choice between 4 options. Season 7 being the official racing center, and of course an enhancement to live events and the Solar Pass. Moving on to Season 8, the big one, houses, which I'm sure you guys, through for what Alan and Guillaume said, is going to be a pretty exciting update. Moving forward, of course, we have the monthly community Solar Club letters, which I write more about the TDSC's developments, as well as marketing materials, and the community engagement, we will continue to improve it on all fronts. And we will involve you guys in the future of developments, I'm sure, in another point in time, especially moving on to the future of what TDC has to hold. That being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this developer diary, and I'm very excited to see the continuing passion at KT's offices here in both Paris and Lyon to bring you guys the future of TDUSC and bring back the TDU DNA franchise. I'm very excited, and I'll see you guys in another Dev Diary, I'm very sure. Oh, and we forgot to show you this. KT really are full of surprises, and we can't fit everything in this developer documentary. But the passionate team working on TDC has a lot in store for the community. So we'll see you soon in Season 4 and the future. But for now, enjoy the rest of this tease.